Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mike Lindell.
Wow, thank you all. Thank you all for all your support these last few years. And today I'm proud to welcome to our great state of Minnesota our real president, Donald J. Trump. In 2017, I gave a speech where I said, everybody loves our president, some just don't know it yet. Well, after last week or 2 weeks ago, when our great real president got shot and he got up and said, fight, 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 I think the last person that was on the fence has come over to our bucket of common sense. Donald Trump has become the biggest uniter of we the people in history. Let's go. I want to take you back to December of 2019, where all of our lives had improved no matter what your baseline was. It was the highest consumer confidence in history, lowest unemployment. There were common sense solutions for problems that benefited all people. When he solved the problems, it helped all people, not just someone in a party. And of course, then the evil gave us the China virus and the 2020 election. Well, over the last 3.5 years, the nonsensical destruction of our country has opened everybody's eyes. We're on to the fake media. But this nonsensical destruction, when politicians do things that don't help any people, they don't help liberal conservatives, they don't help Democrats or Republicans, they don't help anybody of the people, there's a very evil agenda behind that. And it's a hidden agenda, and this is what we're up against right now. We've spent the last 3.5 years that I have been and my teams working to secure our election platforms. 132 countries either don't use or have banned electronic voting machines. Over 100 countries have banned mail-in voting, including France, Mexico, Sweden, Italy, Belgium, Russia, Japan, all the Mideastern countries, all the Latin countries have banned mail-in voting. Well, here in the USA, we have the worst election platforms in the world. It is the cheating capital of the world. And here in Minnesota, we're right in the front of the pack on that. We have 45 days of mail-in and early voting. You can drop off ballots for other voters, up to 3 people. It's so corrupt. But here's what you can all do. We have a great plan. You can request your mail-in ballot, and you can do this in every state. Request your mail-in ballot and secure it. Get it off them dirty voter rolls and hang on to it. Don't open it. When you go to vote on election day and you get in there and they say that you voted, you pull it out and you said, no, I have not voted. It then becomes identity theft. It's like if somebody takes your identity. We didn't have this stuff that went on in 2020 and 2022, but we didn't have this, and we need this. We need this data and for this to secure this election and to eventually get to paper ballots hand counted. You guys can check all this out at my platform, frankspeech.com, and learn all about it. That's frankspeech.com. And our great real president has said when he gets into office, He's going to go to same-day voting, paper ballots, hand-counted, signature required, and voter ID. But we've got to get him in there. And as he says, too big to rig. You just heard him on the recording there. We've got to vote, vote, vote. We've got to get everyone out and campaign to everyone you know. Every single day on social media, you tell your friends, you go in person, do whatever you can do. If you want to personally get involved, go to trump47.com. That's it. If you want to get out there and help out there, trump47.com. Well, God has had his hand in all of this, everybody. And we need to thank God that he protected our great real president 2 weeks ago when he was shot. With God, all things are possible, and each and every one of us has been called for such a time as this. We all have choices, and today I call on each and every one of you to be courageous and do everything you can to help our great real President Donald J. Trump get elected. And people tell me all the time, they say, Mike, I did a speech at the Rose Garden, it seems like a long time ago, and I said God had given us grace for such a time as this, and people come up to me all the time and they say this doesn't feel like grace. Well, I'm here to tell you, God has given us grace and more time for the greatest revival for Jesus Christ the world has ever seen. God bless you, God.
There's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You're